In the quiet village of Elmsworth, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering woods, there lived a girl named Elara. From a young age, she felt different, not strange, not odd, but purposeful, like a flame waiting to spark something greater. While other girls played with ribbons and dreamed of marriage, Elara dreamed of distant lands, of books filled with wisdom, and of standing high atop the village hill, shouting for change. But change was not welcomed in Elmsworth. It was a village carved from tradition, steeped in old ways. Women stayed home, tended fields, bore children. That was their fate. Unchallenged, unquestioned, Elara questioned everything. She asked why women couldn't learn letters, why they couldn't sit in the village hall when decisions were made, why they couldn't travel the great road like men did. Her questions drew whispers, frowns, then anger. "Stay quiet, child," her mother warned softly. "It's not our way." But silence wasn't in her bones. One morning, when the sky was pale and the air smelled of distant rain, Elara made her choice. She wrapped her cloak tight, filled her pack with bread, books, and courage, and set foot onto the great road. Alone, behind her, the village murmured. Ahead of her, the world stretched wide and unknown. She walked through forests where shadows stirred, through cities of stone where strangers jeered, a woman alone, foolish, through deserts where the sun scorched and wind tore at her resolve. Every step forward carved fear into determination. Every night, under strange stars, turned doubt into iron will. On her journey, she learned letters in the libraries of Eldrith. She sparred with warrior monks in the high mountain temples. She studied healing from the wise women of the coastal clans. She listened to philosophers in the marketplaces of the golden cities. Years passed. Elara returned not as a girl, but as a force. She strode into Elmsworth's dusty square, head high, eyes blazing. Children peered from behind walls. Women peeked from doorways, their hearts thudding with forgotten dreams. Men gathered, muttering of rules, of order, of things that should not change. Elara spoke of freedom, of choice, of strength beyond tradition's chains. "You fear change," she said, "but change is not a storm to fear. It's a sunrise to embrace," they scoffed. Until she opened her pack and poured out books of learning, scrolls of law, treasures of wisdom, until she healed the village elders' failing sight with the herbs and skill she'd gained, until she defended the village from raiders with the sword techniques taught by mountain monks. One by one, doubts crumbled. A girl named Elara stepped forward. "Teach me letters," she whispered, then Mira, then San, then dozens more. Elara smiled. "I walked alone so you could follow, but now we walk together." The village changed. A school rose beside the well where girls and boys learned side by side. Women sat in the hall, voices clear, shaping the village's future. The great road, once feared, now welcomed travelers, girls with dreams, women with purpose. Elara did not stop. She led caravans to distant cities, founded libraries where no one thought wisdom could bloom, spoke in courts where laws bent to the will of courage. Where once she had walked alone, now hundreds followed. Her name whispered through lands near and far, not as a rebel, but as a guide, a flame lighting countless paths. And when she grew old, sitting beneath the hill that overlooked Elmsworth, she smiled. She had carried the burden of solitude, so others would not have to. A small girl ran up the hill, breathless. "Elara, tell me again, the story of how you changed the world." Elara laughed softly. "It's not my story now, child. It's yours and hers and his. It belongs to all who dare to walk their own road." The sun set behind her. But for the world she had shaped, it was only dawn.